1, 2. Welcome to the pit. The gravel pit. 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 Will it work? We'll see. You give to this show, and do indeed, Mr. Burns. Welcome to the stream, Rob Burns, Tristan, Christy, Jacob, Reed, the Reed Gaines, Quincy, Christy. I don't know if I said Christy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Jay. Crispy rice, love to see it. Who doesn't love a bit of crispy rice? Oh, Jay, you've kicked off with the bits. Suntan. Oh, welcome, Suntan. Welcome, Mr. Chase Owens. I loved your promo, by the way, Chase. I saw that promo on Twitter. It was beautiful. Gave me some ideas, some thoughts. I see you. Mr. Rob, I did say hello to you. I know I did, but hello again, Rob. The emotes are coming soon. They're very close. I can't wait for them. And we did come up. I don't know if you're. I don't know who saw the idea in the what is it, community showcase section. But I'm thinking of coming up with more reward stuff for the channel points. Like quickly right now, everyone who's in the chat, tell me how many channel points you have. How many channel points do you have right now? Everyone in the chat, tell me. Just type them in. I'm gonna have like a rough idea. I know Topher will have more than anyone because he's been here for years. I'm going to come up with some sort of reward, some sort of things you can cash in on. Maybe you can get an emote for your core. I don't know. But I'm going to come up with some. I think that could be quite cool. Something to actually spend them on other than highlighting your chats. If you have any ideas, let me know in a DM. So far, I've only got the... maybe book a match. That could be one. You got 16k, Jay? You're up there. You're one of the higher ones. Quincy with a 19k. Because I was thinking about getting emotes for the cores, but then I thought, well, if the core leaves or if the core changes drastically or something, the emote wouldn't fit anymore. So I've got emotes based on something else, and then maybe we'll have like something you can cash in channel points for to get an emote for your core on the stream in the Discord. I mean, that could be a good idea. I don't know how much a channel points that would cost. Welcome to the stream, Orbs. What else could there be? I mean, yeah, booking a match, you know, all this kind of stuff. I think that could be interesting. Part of me wants to reset him, but I feel like that's not fair to someone like Topher. I'm good, dude. I'm good, Orbs. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, Johnny. Hope you're doing well. The show will begin in just a few moments. We're just discussing things to spend. Oh, there's no mod in here at the moment, so I guess I'll ban this cheeky fellow. It's true, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry for how late intensity is coming to you. We had a power cut in the whole of half my town had a power cut in on Friday. And oh, you're very close to Topher, BJ. Topher's on like 29k. You're very close. Yeah, my whole half my town had a power cut on Friday, and that just killed my internet. Like, I've been playing Apex on my 4G connection all weekend, and obviously I was working evenings yesterday and Sunday, so I wasn't able to stream intensity. So this is a very late intensity. I had to cancel my Monday plans. I feel bad. I do something every Monday, but you know what? We're here. I couldn't leave it till Tuesday. So this week's schedule will be fine. You know, Ignition Wednesday, the card will have to be up tonight. And Intensity Friday, and then everything should be back to normal, barring any power cuts. So far, the connection seems fine. I did try to stream earlier. I did try to stream earlier. And it just tanked. So I guess we'll just go with a grain of salt into this one today. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 12 of Intensity. I've got to put my headset on. I don't like hearing my voice. A stacked card. You know what? No. I'll have the headset off for once. A stacked card tonight. I've been waiting for it. I've been excited for it. And we're finally here. A rare Monday edition. And obviously it's been some time, so I'll quickly run you through the card. So kicking off the show, Riley Dixon will make her singles debut against the currently unbeaten Piper Fox. Of course, Riley last week attacking Kristen Page midway through her match, a qualification match against Akira, costing her the match. Then Dawn Bryan will be in a handicap match against two of the most intimidating women on the roster, Lexin Damjan and Amber Briggs. And what I can confirm to you right now, and I'll tell you right now, the winner of that match, who will get a spot in the Apex Championship Elimination Chamber. Now, of course, there's two of them on that team. Whoever gets the pin on Dawn, whoever gets the pinfall victory. If Dawn wins and Dawn gets the pinfall victory, she'll be in the chamber. If Briggs wins, she gets the pinfall victory, she'll be in the chamber. If Damjan wins, she gets the pinfall victory, she'll be in the chamber. Speaking of chambers, later on in the evening, Alice Blake will take on Jasmine Crossings, singles action, to also be part of that chamber. We have a four-way consisting of four of the five members of the men's chamber, also on tonight's card. Tertiary main event, Jay Mamba one-on-one with Jacob Ziegler. Co-main event, huge tag team action. There's a lot going into that, so I'll recap it as we get closer. But we'll see the golden ticket holder Arai team up with the former women's champion Haley Jones to take on the current women's champion Ashley Rain and Megan Cooper. And then main event, of course, Simon Hancock earned his contendership last week. This week will challenge Ricky Delaney. Can he get the job done? Oh, we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll find out over the next however many months, days, weeks. But without further ado, we've waited long enough. It's time to get into Intensity. Let's get to it. Kicking off, as I mentioned, singles action. Riley Dixon actually debuted in the high-stakes women's battle royal. She was the runner-up. Ashley Rain she actually prematurely celebrated. She threw Rain over the top rope. Rain hung on. Dixon threw the other person over the top rope, eliminated them, taunted. Rain was not eliminated. Rain climbed back into the ring and threw Dixon over the top rope. He returned to UIW, maybe not returned, but made a televised debut last week, attacking Kristen Page for whatever reason. Still yet to know. Posting Kristen Page. On my side it's saying it's not lagging. If you guys can confirm. My side it says it's not lagging. Let me know if it is. I can actually watch it myself. Well, let me have a look. Yeah, it says it's not lagging for me. I'm also not in HD, but I could have... Actually, I am in HD. But Riley Dixon out first tonight, making her UIW singles debut. And her opponent, the currently undefeated Piper Fox, is actually 2-0 over the Sage sisters. Beat Cheryl one week, and... No, not Cheryl. Casey one week, China the other week. Can she remain unbeaten? With a win over Riley Dixon. She's beaten 2 debuting superstars in Casey Sage and China Sage. Can she beat the debuting Riley Dixon tonight? We'll have to wait and see. The only German female on the roster to my knowledge. The Pied Piper of UIW. Welcome to the stream, Hellish. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. So far, so good though on the stream side of things. It genuinely could just be because I was streaming an actual game and it was taking up too much of my CPU. I don't know. But here we go. Opening matchup, singles action. Riley Dixon, Piper Fox. The bell has rung and our opening matchup is underway. Right hand out of the gate by Riley Dixon, followed by a knee straight to the face of Piper Fox. Spinning soul kick though by Piper, stuns Riley momentarily. Not long enough though, because Riley connects with a nice right hand. Irish whip now going to send Piper into the ropes. Rebounds off. Riley leaps over, and then another knee straight to the face. We're going to have right count with a punch straight to the midsection by Piper Fox. Nice little tornado DDT taking Riley off her feet. Could you imagine? You know the kind of person Riley Dixon is. Very vindictive, very manipulative, very aggressive. I mean, if she lost her debut, that wouldn't be a good... I don't know if that's a war Piper Fox wants to wager. I mean, you want to win every match, of course. Looking to pick Riley up to her feet. Riley with the arm drag. Drops Piper Fox momentarily. Transition momentum back in her favor. A boot to the face, followed by a second boot. Now able to drag Piper away, but Piper just pushes her backwards, gets back to her feet. Dragging Riley to her feet now. Spinning back fist, doesn't connect, but the right hand from Riley does. Riley regained momentum, but not for long. Irish whip by Piper. Going to send Riley into that far right corner. Elbow across the face, rolls Riley across the ring, and a nice running drop kick by Piper Fox. Piper now looking to pick Riley up to her feet. Irish whip. Riley once again into the ropes. Rebounds off into the direction of Piper. Goes for a boot. Catches it. Elbow to the thigh. Piper's done against the ropes. Riley throws her to the outside. Riley, not normally the showboater, not normally the high flyer, but it's like sending a message in her debut here. Tornado DDT on the outside. Looking to maybe put Piper down for the count. I would not be surprised. That is like Riley's go-to maneuver. You know, it's a very dangerous maneuver. Launching your opponent head first into the turnbuckles, into the ropes. Could get caught up, could get tangled. Irish whip by by Piper, sorry. Sends Riley into the ropes, rebounds off, needs the midsection, does connect this time. Reversed nonetheless by Riley, immediately regains control of this matchup, rolls Piper over. Piper with a boot to the face, stuns Riley momentarily. Piper, tornado DDT, giving Riley a bit of a taste of her own medicine. Piper now looking to pick Riley up to her feet, grabbing her by the hair up to the feet of both competitors, goes for a snapmare, countered by Riley. Dixon goes for a boot, gets countered. Piper going to turn her around into a cheeky German suplex. Hurricane Rana by Riley Dixon. Looking to pick Piper up to her feet. Piper a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. And that's going to allow a big right hand to land. In favor of Riley Dixon. Piper crawls back to the corner and immediately gets a boot straight to the face from Riley. And a second and a third one. Riley off the ropes now looking to connect with maybe a fourth boot straight to the face. Suntan, how old are you? I actually don't know. I've never been told this. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Maybe that same boot which he hit on Kristen Page earlier on last week. Hey! Alvis, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the sub, you beautiful legend. Oh, wait, did the thing play? Did the... Oh, no, it won't. It's not. It's only... I don't want alerts up on UIW streams. That look weird and out of place. But thank you, Alvis. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm like one sub away from a 4th remote now. Riley Dixon on the shoulders of Piper. Knee straight to the face. You see that exposed knee into the pin, but that might be a rope break. No, it's not. 1, 2. Only going to be a 2 count. Riley kicks out. Imagine if Riley lost her debut. That would not be a great feeling for Riley Dixon, the runner-up of the Women's High Stakes Battle Royale. Piper looking to go to the top. You know how, I don't know, dangerous it is to go to the top in UIW. They never allow, but she's going for it anyway. Wants Riley on her feet. Piper waiting up, scouting her up. Looking to fly with a drop kick that connects. And jaw breaking out by Riley Dixon. Stuns Piper Fox momentarily. Float over DDT by Dixon. Oh, Suntan. Oh, yes. That might have done it. I don't know. I'll have to check. Maybe because Avis wasn't a new subscriber. But either way, I know I'm like 1 or 2 away. Thank you. I appreciate that, Suntan. You cheeky legend. These new emotes coming soon. Those emotes are like 4 years old. I'm going to get a sub train going again. Alvis is trying to lose that little choo-choo train at the end of his name. Knees across the spine of Piper Fox. Riley now looking to pick Piper up to her feet. Drop kick, parried away by Piper. Elbow to the midsection by Riley. Goes for that running knee, but a deep arm drag by Piper Fox. Stops her in her tracks. Welcome to the show, Jay. Hope you're doing well. Double leg takedown by Riley. Looking to drag Piper up to her feet. Big forearm sidestep with a little super kick to the midsection. Stuns Riley momentarily, and enough for Piper to capitalize with a tornado DDT, similar to that of what Riley did earlier on the match, except Riley's was to the outside. A crazy maneuver for Dixon. You don't normally see her be, flashy like that, but into the pin goes Piper, looking to put down Dixon, but it's only going to be a 1 count. Still early on in this matchup, boot to the back. I'll try for that boot to the midsection. Maybe the same move here on Kristen, but Piper had it scouted. Knee to the midsection by Piper, looking to drag Riley up to her feet. Riley sweeps the leg out from underneath and drags Piper straight up to her feet. Head in between the legs. Oh, you called it, Suntan! Look at that! Piper draped across that top rope. Head could have been tangled in the rope. She's stunned, she's confused. The amount of whiplash. Fuck, Jack. The amount of whiplash Piper would have just gotten there. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Reaper, Mr. Burns. I appreciate that. Look at this combination by Riley Dixon there, ending with a neck breaker. The hype train is here. Oh, does that mean BJ's got the train now? Irish whip by Riley. Piper counters it right into the corner. Drives the face of Piper Fox into that middle turnbuckle pad. The momentum really swaying in the favour of Riley Dixon. Now Piper down centre of the ring. Now look at Riley. Riley's just playing with her food at this point. Not even looking for a submission. Just rolling around. Piper can't get out of this hold. Riley continues to just roll round and round and round and round. Not allowing Piper to free herself from this hold. Oh wait, it's 94% of the way to a hype train. So whoever does anything next will make it a hype train, I believe. That says there's a 3-minute 50 counter or something. Couple of elbows to the side of the head of Riley Dixon. Slips underneath for a cheeky German there into the pin as well. Only going to be a 1, well, not even a 1 count. I think that was a rope break. Looking to work that left arm of Riley Dixon and straight up crank it out of the socket. Looking to pick Riley up to her feet. Super kick to the gut, side step by Dixon. Right hand by Riley. Boot to the midsection, caught by Riley. And an inside sweep takes Piper off her feet. And here comes a submission hold. Dixon known for her submissions, but it's not normally. I appreciate the bit, Santana. I think that means the hype train started. I don't know if that's going to give you the choo-choo train. Known for her submissions, though. Not normally a sharpshooter, but she went for it. She tried something. Couple of elbows straight to the chin. Riley countered, looking for another GTS. Another exposed knee. Snapmare now. And look at Riley Dixon again, playing with her food. Oh, but this time, Piper able to escape. I appreciate the bits, Tristan. Thank you very much. Also generous here. Oh, wait a minute! Riley! That code of silence locked in. No, but Piper quickly slips free before it can be fully locked in. Welcome to the stream, Topher. And now Piper, backslide driver. And that might be a rope break. The leg was clear on the ropes, but no, one. Only going to be a 1 count. Pushes Piper back. Piper immediately kips up. Appreciate the bit, Suntan. Thank you very much. Piper looking to pick Riley up. Oh, axe handle. A second axe handle. Riley up to her feet. Stunned in that far left corner. A shoulder block to the midsection. BJ, don't worry. New ones are coming. Elbow to the chin. Riley stumbles out of the corner. Straight into that boot to the gut. Knee across the face. Into the pin immediately. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Piper almost remained unbeaten. Also almost went 3-0 there. I've got 3 more coming. They look beautiful. I can't wait. I've got shown the sketches today. Knees across the midsection. And now Piper looking to put Riley down in her debut. Gonna strike with that big exposed knee. No! Reversal by Dixon. Dixon scouring up Riley. I mean, Riley is Dixon. Scouring up Piper. Oh, there's no rope break. It all depends on whether the Piper can escape quickly. No, the submission's locked in this time. And there's the submission. And Riley Dixon not only wins her first match in UIW, but ends the 2-0 unbeaten run of Piper Fox. That was quite a grueling match. That was like a 15-minute match. What an opener. What an opening matchup for tonight's episode of Intensity. Riley Dixon with the debut win over Piper Fox. And I thought, I kind of thought all of her kind of, playing around with Piper would be her undoing towards the end. The amount of times she just rolled around on the mat with Piper between her legs. Piper quickly escaped the first code of silence, but it wasn't enough. And that allows Riley Dixon to secure the victory to kick off tonight's episode of Intensity. You weren't wrong, Santan. I will give you credit where credit is due. But up next, a handicap match has been put in place by the UIW General Manager. Of course, if you go back, there's been these Unwatchable Without Dawn adverts all over the place. In the crowd, showing up on the broadcast. The GM has come to the conclusion that it is Dawn Bryan behind these things. In fact, someone got injured. Someone even got injured. Attacked. And these little notes were left scattered around the attack scene. The scene of the attack. The GM has come to the conclusion that it is Dawn Bryan behind it. However, Dawn Bryan, of course, denying this. Believes she has nothing to do with it. The GM's logic is, okay, well, if someone likes you that much, they'll come out and save you. It is a handicap match, but someone is allowed to come out to the aid of Dawn and make it a tag team match. I guess we'll have to find out and wait and see, because Dawn is taking on 2 of the biggest people in this division in the form of Amber Briggs and Lex and Damson. And the stipulation is here, if nobody comes out to aid Dawn, whoever gets the pinfall in this matchup will enter the Apex Championship chamber. Suntan's got the chain. Out first, though, will be Amber Briggs. An opportunity, of course, for especially for Lexington and Amber here. I mean, Lexington kicked off this month in very poor fashion, losing to debut Christy Redding. Perfect opportunity to bounce back here tonight. Of course, whoever gets the... it evidently will not become a tag team match unless someone looks to join Dawn later on at the end of the entrances, which means that whoever gets the pinfall victory here will join the Apex Championship chamber, of course, currently in that chamber. We have Amber Reed, Julia R, Hattrick, and Ali Cage, and then later on tonight we'll see Jasmine Crossings go one-on-one with Alice Blake. Tristan is here, yeah. Is the 1080 really a problem? Because I can turn it back down. Actually, I don't think I turned it up, but I can turn it back down. I did mess with stuff. And I thought maybe it was my stream settings that wasn't letting me stream properly. Last but not least, of course, Lexington Damjan. This is not a good position for Dawn Bryan to be in. Two giants, two behemoths of this division against Dawn in a handicap match. I mean, what a stacked card Unchained is looking to be so far. Of course, we have Ashley Rain defending against Haley Jones. We've got Pops Newsom defending against Kevin Dudek. We've got Tone White versus Marco Punish, #1 contendership match. Jay Mamba versus Joe Blade. Megan Cooper versus Araya. I'll get to that later on. I'll recap that, don't worry. Frankie Burns and Brian Jacobson. Then in the #1 contendership elimination chamber for the Women's Championship, RBW, Jada Storm, Quinn Bell, Renner, Onishi Akira, and Valkyrie. Then so far confirmed for the Lionheart Chamber, Matt Brooks, Jay Jones, Johnny Morris, JT Smith, Benny Banks, and then of course there'll be more to be confirmed. Then for the Apex Chamber, we've got Amber Reed, Julia R, Hattrick, and Ali Cage, and of course more to be confirmed. It's going to be a spicy card for sure. The final card before the brand split, before the draft. But here we go, second match of the evening tonight on Intensity. Amber Briggs going to kick things off. Of course, you've got to wonder if Damson and Briggs will work together very well then, because they both know the stakes. They want to get the pinfall victory. They'll want to join that chamber. Amber Briggs looking to pick Dawn up to her feet. Overhand right. Dawn counters with an overhand left. Goes for a slap. Misses completely. Whiffs, if you will. And allows Amber Briggs to take control. Struggling to pick Dawn up, though. Dawn tried for that suplex defense, but eventually got caught in a suplex nonetheless. Now, boot to the back of Dawn Bryan. Dawn Bryan is in trouble for sure. Not an easy position to be in. Dawn, though. Belly to back German. Oh wow, belly to back suplex, almost connected, but Briggs showing that some rare athleticism, flipping out of it, then connecting with a clothesline. And Briggs, launch Dawn Bryan across the ring. If I'm Briggs, honestly, if I'm Briggs, I'm going to keep this a singles match. I'm not even going to tag in Damjan because I want to get. If I'm Briggs, I'd want to get into the chamber. I wouldn't want to give Damjan a chance. And stomp to the lower back of Dawn Bryan, looking to pick Dawn up to her feet. Uppercut by Bryan. Now an Irish whip. Sends Dawn into the corner, little elbow straight to the face. Dawn crumbles. Pulling Dawn out of the corner. Now going to drag Dawn up to her feet. Up to one knee at least. Overhand right, straight on the forehead. Slamming the back of Dawn's head into the mat. Goes for a stomp to the arm. Oh, Amber Briggs! Logging in this submission early. One of the most dangerous moves I've ever seen. Will Dawn Bryan be forced to tap early on in this matchup? No. The submission magician able to slip free. Wouldn't have been surprised there. So many people have been put down by that in the hands of Amber Briggs. Amber Briggs though, pile on the pressure. Being smart, hasn't tagged out Lexington Damjan. In fact, Amber Briggs looking to put down Bryan without even giving Lexington a chance. Looking to put out the boss bomb. And if I'm Dawn Bryan, do I even kick out? Do I even give them a chance to do more damage? Into the count of 2, into the count of 3. Briggs didn't even tag out to Damjan. Didn't give Damjan a chance. I mean, you've got to think, if you're Dawn Bryan, you don't give the GM, you don't give the handicap the satisfaction of essentially bullying you for a period of time. Dawn Bryan knows she's in the clear. Dawn Bryan knows that she is not the one that's been behind this unwatchable without Dawns. She's innocent here and she's been put in this kind of position. They both celebrate together, but it will be Briggs joining that Apex Championship chamber. Lex and Damjan didn't even get a chance to get an opportunity for it. Did it for The Rock, yeah. Lex is like, she's hurt from missing out on the chamber. Up next, though, fatal 4-way action and potentially match of the night. 4 of the 5 men confirmed so far for the Lionheart Championship chamber. Colliding in fatal 4-way, 1 fall to a finish. Out first, Matt Brooks, the man who's come close to having a championship match before. He's never had a world championship match in UIW. He had a number 1 contenders match against Rob Cross and fell short. But he now has that championship match. At Unchained, he will be part of the Lionheart Championship chamber. Out next, though, the former UIW, 2-time UIW television champion, JT Smooth. Looking at, he doesn't go long without a belt. He's looking to add another one to his repertoire, to his championship, collection, if you will. Can he grasp the Lionheart Championship at Unchained? JT Smooth, certainly the most acclaimed superstar in this matchup. Hey, how you doing, Twisted? JT Smooth will want to get his hands on that championship. He has not gone a pay-per-view since winning the television championship without being in some sort of title match. And that will continue here. Someone is banging the door. And that will continue here, but will it continue past Unchained? Will he win this belt? Will he continue to stay in some sort of championship picture? We'll have to find out in just a few short weeks. I can now confirm the date of Unchained will be the 30th and 31st of January. That is now locked in. BJ, if you're here, you can go ahead and do your poster. And out third in this matchup, Jay Jones, the Shaolin Warrior, the high-flying sensation. He said this season was going to be his, and he truly shocked everybody with that pinfall win over Liam Mercer. The leader of Notorious at Broadway Bash to get into this matchup. Oh, you go back to work on my birthday, Topher. I got you right now, Alvis. There you go. The Nightbot is now the mod. Test the command. Sounds good, Jay. Hit me with it. And that means last but not least in this matchup, the problem child of UIW himself, Benny Banks. Wait. What? That's Johnny Miles, not Benny Banks. That's the Notorious member who earned his qualification last week. That begs the question as to where the location of Benny Banks is, but you know, as I just mentioned moments ago, Jay Jones did defeat the leader of Notorious, Liam Mercer, at Broadway Bash. Pulling some strings or something, perhaps. Getting Johnny Miles in this four-way just to get his hands on Jay Jones. Of course, they are both in the chamber. They are both in the Lionheart chamber. Johnny Miles maybe looking to get his hands on Jay Jones ahead of the chamber. Mercer perhaps trying to pull some strings backstage to get this opportunity, but that begs the question as to what happened to Benny Banks. I mean, I doubt there would have been some sort of assault. You don't want to start a fire with Benny Banks. You see what he did to BJ. He's not the kind of guy you want to get involved with. Maybe Benny Banks is playing it smart. He doesn't want to risk injury. Maybe he was fine to miss this four-way. I'm sure we'll get an explanation at some point. But maybe Benny Banks was playing it smart. Doesn't want to risk injury ahead of Unchained. Wants to be 100% fresh while these four men battle it out. But here we go. Fatal four-way action. And it apparently is Johnny Miles, not Benny Banks. And the bell is rung. And JT not allowing Johnny Miles to go after Jay Jones. Those two go after each other. Miles going to take JT off his feet, and Matt Brooks and Jay Jones going to go after each other. And JT taking it to Johnny Miles. Now JT and Miles do have a small amount of history. They both have had their kind of run-ins with the television championship. However, it was actually Ricky Delaney that beat Johnny Miles. Of course, that was while JT's move was waiting to cash in his rematch clause. They could have fought for the belt. They both have lost to Delaney. They've never fought each other, though. Both won their respective belts at the same pay-per-view. Now, Recovery, that's when the first ever tag team champions were crowned. And, of course, that was Johnny Miles teaming with Tyler Jones at the time. And Matt Brooks and Jay Jones on the outside here. Johnny Miles, obviously, in this match to get his hands on Jay, has not been able to so far. Been very preoccupied with JT Smooth. Irish whip by Miles sends JT in the near left corner. Shoulder block to the midsection. A big belly to Mr. JT Smooth, while Matt Brooks slams the face of Jay Jones. Off for the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. Right hand by Matt Brooks throws Jay under that bottom rope, and JT Smooth and a Lufez press unloading with the right hand. Appreciate the bits, Suntan. Thank you so much. Throwing them at me in ones. Nice DDT. JT Smooth, the only man standing right now in this fatal four-way. Of course, our third match of the evening. Still four more to go. In fact, one of which is a qualifier, one of which is a championship match. Welcome to the stream, Gunnar Bryson. Hope you're doing well. Kick to the thigh there by JT. Goes for a drop kick, sidestep by Miles. Kick to the midsection. And finally, Miles able to go for Jay Jones. Jay immediately rolls to the outside, having absolutely none of that. JT front over the top rope by Miles, who now looks to pick Matt Brooks up to his feet. Roundhouse kick by Miles to Brooks. Beautiful arm drag by Miles. And here comes JT! Springboard forearm straight to the face, into the pin on Miles. Might be enough to secure victory here. Not quite the 2 count. Overhand right there by JT Smooth. These two are just creating chaos here, going after Johnny Miles. They both want to get their hands on Miles. Well, now Jay going after JT. Nice dragon suplex. Matt Brooks in the near left corner. Johnny Miles follows him into the corner, hoists him up to that top rope, sitting upon the top rope. But no, Matt Brooks gets free. Boot to the midsection. Matt Brooks, neck breaker to Miles. And what? Look at these knees by Jay Jones to the side of the head of JT Smooth. Here comes Matt Brooks, and he gets caught by a roundhouse, and the second one and the third one. Stunned against the ropes. JT with a kick to the thigh now, chopping down the legs. The roundhouse kick. Look at Brooks, stunned, knocked to the floor. He got rocked by that right roundhouse kick. Big right hand by Brooks to JT. Goes for a belly to belly, gets his head clapped, and there's a hip toss by JT as Johnny Miles recovers and gets back in the ring from behind. Overhand right to the back of the head of JT Smooth. Johnny Miles looking to win this 4-way. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. This is indeed an Xbox to Gunnar Bryson. Overhand right in a clothesline, sorry, by Miles. That sends JT out of the ring, and here's a nice DDT. Elbow to the chin. Goes for the roundhouse, but Johnny Miles sees it coming. Kicks the thigh, he sees it coming. Beautiful sweep there by Jay into a moonsault. Jay Jones looking to pick Miles up. Miles is clearly... Oh, no! Matt Brooks stopped him in his tracks. Big clothesline by Johnny Miles. Goes to punch JT. JT catches it. Drives him into the mat. Oh! Went for the roundhouse. JT ducked him and ran to the pin, but Jay Jones was right there to break it up with a big clothesline. Another clothesline. Jay gets hit by a lot of clotheslines in his matchup. Flying clothesline in the corner. Jay stumbles out the corner below. Oh, goes for a clothesline of his own. JT ducks it in a flying clothesline. It kind of does a backdrop onto Johnny Miles as well at the same time. We're going to drag Miles up to his feet by the hair. Boot to the midsection. Boot to the side of the head. Busting Miles open just as Matt Brooks recovers. Are you sure it was Nightbot we were using now? Oh, you have to... I have to reload up Nightbot and actually put him in the chat. Into the pin here. Matt Brooks. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Overhand right counted there from Jay Jones. Miles now going to take Jay off his feet. And again, 2 times in a row. Beautiful sweep. Roundhouse kick. Just as JT Smooth goes into the pin on Brooks, but Miles is right there to break up the pin attempt. JT getting amped up, getting hyped up. I mean, the other man busted open right now is Miles. An elbow straight to that open wound and a big right hand. Completely drops Johnny Miles. Only for the count of 2. Not going to be enough to secure a win for JT. Kick to the back. Cranking on that left arm of Johnny Miles. Close to the outside, looking to recuperate a moment. Of course, you can't win the match on the outside, but you can certainly lose it. You don't have to be involved in the pinfall and decision. It's 1 fall to a finished 4-way. Boot to the midsection by JT. Big discus forearm. Here comes Jay Jones. Up in the air goes JT. Driven into the mat, into the pin, looking to secure it, but it's a rope break. Just as Miles comes up from behind, it looks like they're both looking to work on JT. Miles obviously not happy with him elbowing him in that open wound. Straight right, stuns JT against the ropes. Nice kick to the thigh, another kick to the thigh, roundhouse kick. Oh, now Matt Brooks is busted wide open as well on the right hand. The kick to the thigh again. He loves this combination against the ropes. Now Johnny Miles, the only man standing after all this grueling punishment he's taken. Irish whip sends Jay Jones face first into the top turnbuckle in the near left corner. Jay stunned, but it looks like Johnny wants to take it after JT. No, knees to the back and a forearm. Johnny Miles turns JT around. Johnny Miles has been busted open. Oh, okay, there you go. I was going to say, I thought Matt Brooks was the first one to get busted open. Overhand right by JT, goes for a kick to the thigh. Matt Brooks though, look here, he's stunned. He can't even, that must be a nasty gash. Wait a minute, JT! Oh, doesn't go for the pin. Look at Jay Jones playing with Johnny Miles there. Johnny Miles to the outside, beautiful sweep there by. Oh, look at that kick up into the roundhouse from Jay Jones. Launching Jay into the air. Now Matt Brooks! Matt Brooks! Look at him get that big boost! 1, 2, no! JT kicks out of 2. Wait a minute, Matt Brooks might not be done just yet. Matt Brooks with Jay Jones on his shoulder. Back-to-back maneuvers into the pin, but no, Miles has recovered. He's going to be there to break it up. And the car 2. Big clothesline by Brooks. Drops Johnny Miles as JT starts to recover on the right hand side. JT into the pin! He's stealing it! But Matt Brooks stops it in his tracks. Johnny Miles once again rolls to the outside. Knee to the back of JT just as Miles recovers once more. Leaps over the top rope, does Miles, just as Jay Jones recovers with the shoulder block. Oh, from behind! Backbreaker by Johnny Miles. He's going to go into the pin. He's going to try and steal it. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Johnny Miles looking to pick Jay up to his feet. Johnny Miles with Jay up in the air, driven into the mat head first. Johnny Miles looking to pin Jay. Evans up to the bench just to pin Jay, but it's only a 2 count. Irish whip, Miles in the near right corner. JT Smooth goes for the left hand. Miles responds with a left hand. Overhand right by Miles. Miles with JT up in the air now. Jay Jones hung out to dry there. Oh God. Brooks! Brooks! Look behind you! Brooks! Oh my God, if the ref had got down a little bit quicker, Miles might have stole this win. Oh, Miles really going after Matt Brooks here. Taking a page out of JT Smooth's playbook. And Matt Brooks playing it smart, rolling to the outside and sure he's not pinned! But Jay Jones still recovers, takes out Miles, and now it's just Jay Jones and JT, centre of the ring in this 4-way. Jay Jones working on the limbs of our former 2-time UIW television champion. Trying to force that submission. And JT able to power out. Oh, where was JT looking for? A submission of his own perhaps, but Miles has recovered probably in time to break that. But yeah, stop straight to the face of JT. Allowed Jay Jones to quickly slip out. Roundhouse kick by Jay. Look at that, he's just wobbled Johnny Miles. Oh wait, Johnny's turned his attention to JT. Into the pin. No, not into the pin. Jay Jones was right there to break that one up. Right hand to the back of Johnny. The fly count with an elbow to the thigh. Roundhouse kick count with an elbow to the thigh. The right hand. Oh, Enziguri takes Jay Jones out of the equation. But Johnny Miles is going to follow it to the outside. Not for long, he's not. Back in the ring we go. The jab to the face of Matt Brooks. Fireman's carried out by Brooks. Huge right hand. That open wound, and now Matt Brooks scouting up Johnny Miles for the finish, for the win. Looking to secure victory, looking to secure momentum ahead of the chamber. Unchained in 2 weeks, but no. Reverse DD2 by Miles. Boot to the face by Johnny Miles to Matt Brooks on the outside. Jay Jones has recovered. In fact, everyone's on the outside now in this fatal 4-way matchup. Matt Brooks' head slamming off the ring apron. Oh, Johnny Miles wants to get his hands on Jay Jones so bad he flew into the floor for it. Oh, his back collapsed. The amount of damage that Johnny Miles has taken in this matchup. He couldn't even carry Jay Jones for too long. It looks like Jay Jones actually mocking Liam Mercer there. Vintage Mercer taunt. Was Johnny Miles, a member of Notorious. Jay Jones looking to pick Matt Brooks up to his feet. Oh, Matt Brooks got blood all over his chest now. Matt Brooks is bleeding severely. Look at that blood. Right hand by Brooks. Stuns Jay. Irish whip by Brooks. Jay into the far left corner as Miles. Oh no! Jay runs face first into the top turnbuckle. Went for the spear. It was a lazy spear attempt, and that allowed JT to reverse it into a DD2. Now JT looking to put down Brooks. JT! Oh my god, can Miles recover in time? Can Miles recover in time? JT smooth! Oh, Miles just about saved it. Now Jay looking to steal it. And they know Matt Brooks is weak. They know Matt Brooks has been murdered in this matchup, and Jay knows it too. Jay knows it too. A knee across the face, straight into the pin, but Miles is. He is there. Miles working the arm of Jay Jones. Miles with Jay on his shoulder. Gets snake eyes to Jay Jones. Comes Miles off the right. Big boot inside the head. Submission attempt. How much more can Brooks take? But Miles is there to break it up. Miles is just getting saved time after time after again. Not Miles. Brooks is getting saved time after time after time by Miles. Off the ropes goes JT. Knee to the face. Into a neck breaker. Big right hand. It looks like Matt Brooks has recovered. He's dropped JT Smooth. He's looking to pick Smooth up. No, he's not. Knee to the back of the head. I think Matt Brooks and Miles are both dead in this matchup. Look at the blood on Matt Brooks. Couple of overhand rights. Jay Jones tried to come from behind. Beautiful sweep once again into the moonsault of the Shaolin Warrior. The high flying sensation. They're all taking their turns going after JT now. Damn, they really are ganging up on JT Smooth. Oh no, the knee! Again on Brooks, but again, Miles is right there to save him. Brooks has been murdered tonight. Uppercut by Miles. Jay is stunned. Miles! Oh my god, Miles! Will he go for the pin? Or will JT recover? I think JT will recover. I think JT will recover in time. He will. Oh my god, the amount of near falls you had in this matchup. Oh, Miles again! Miles again. Miles again. JT isn't paying attention. 2. Johnny Miles. Gets the pin. He saved Matt Brooks time and time again just to know. Am I playing Riley's theme? Oops. My mistake. Is it really Riley's theme playing? A little slip up in the editing department. I will fire the production guy. Look at all that blood on Johnny Miles. You know what? Riley's stream was so nice, I had to hear it twice. I honestly don't know what happened there. But Johnny Miles, he saved Matt Brooks time and time again. Just to pin him himself. But up next, find out the 5th person. In the Apex Women's Championship Chamber. Oh. You tell me, Topher. These two have fought once before and it did not go very well for Jasmine Crossings. Jasmine Crossings got caught very early in Alice Blake's signature submission hold. And obviously the earlier in the match you get caught, the harder it is to escape. You're very dry, there's a lot of friction. Whereas obviously, you let her in a match, you're a bit sweatier, there's room to slip and slide. Jasmine Crossings just got unlucky, got caught in the submission early. Looking to not be caught in that same submission 2 times in a row. Ever since Broadway Bash, where all 3 members of the business lost, they've been doing good. Adam Richards won last week, and Tone White got his hands on Marco Punish as well earlier on this week. Let's see if Alice Blake can do the job here and join the Apex Championship Chamber. She'd be the 5th person. There'd be 1 spot left. Of course, we're doing a wild card spot for both chambers. Somebody who you wouldn't normally expect to get in the chamber. Several competitors who you wouldn't normally expect will get a chance. Might even be some people that have already had a chance. Who knows? The GM knows, I don't. But here comes Jasmine Crossings. Had one of the best performances of the night at Broadway Bash. And Alice Blake was actually looking forward to this match. Looking to get forward to get her hands on Jasmine Crossings. Because Jasmine Crossings actually incapacitated Alice Blake at Broadway Bash. Took her out of the match completely. Cross-bodied her and threw a ladder and broke a steel ladder. You knew the name, Topher. But here we go, singles action. Alice Blake, Jasmine Crossings. Second time they've met in singles action. Backbreaker out the gate. All Jasmine has to do is avoid. If she avoids getting caught in that submission early, she'd have done better than her last attempt. Pulling on the hair of Crossings. That's not nice. Crossings able to flip out and connect with an enziguri across the side of the head of Alice Blake. Jasmine dragging Alice to her feet. Crown elbow tie up. Jasmine looking to show off that wrestling pedigree there. Slips into an arm hold. Foot on the back of the knee. Drops Alice Blake to one knee. Looking to work the left arm of Jasmine Crossings. Pop up head. Oh! Tried to go for a drop kick. Got caught by a headbutt by Crossings. Goes for a kick to the midsection. Crossings with the inside sweep. Oh! Oh! Crossings! No way. Tried to steal a submission win. Tried to beat Blake the same way Blake won her and beat her in about the same amount of time. Blake was able to slip through though. Rear view, I believe that's called. Into the pin now. Jasmine Crossings. Only a 1 count though. Still early on in this matchup. That's what I'm saying though. Those early submissions, you have to get out of them straight away. Otherwise you are screwed. Crossings hanging Blake out over that top rope. Bit of whiplash back into the centre of the ring. And now Crossings once again. What's she looking for here? She slams the face of Blake into the mat. Jawbreaker by Blake. Stuns Crossings momentarily. Blake up to her feet. Big clothesline. I expect this to be highly contested, and it has been so far. Uppercut by Crossings. Stuns Blake. Grabs Blake by the head, but a boot to the midsection by Blake. Stops whatever Crossings is playing, and this is vintage Alice Blake. That discus forearm. Into the pin on Crossings. 1, 2. Only going to be a 2 count. Alice Blake now looking to set Crossings up. This could be a huge moment in the match. Can Crossings get away from this submission hold? No! Will she ever do? Center of the ring! No! Crossings quickly! A quick elbow to the face! Doesn't allow the submission to be locked in properly. Learned a lesson from last time. And a cradle DDT by Jasmine Crossings. Overhand right to the head. Big clothesline now by Crossings. Another big clothesline by Crossings. Blake up to her feet, but only to get caught by a single leg drop kick. Looking to pick Blake right back up. Continue to mount an offensive. A submission hold! Crossings is determined to beat Blake in the same way Blake beat her. Submission locked in. Will Blake be forced to tap? Will Blake trying to pry those hands free, and she does. Big right hand straight to the chin. What a back and forth matchup this has been. I've loved it. It's one of my matches of the night for sure, it looks like. Look at that leap of faith by Alice Blake onto the shoulders of Crossings. And into a nasty uppercut. Drops Crossings in the corner. Oh God, went for an elbow. Slid into the bottom turnbuckle pad. Arm dragged by Blake. I think Crossings might be going for something big there. That could have been a big clutch reversal. What a roll up. Wait, what is happening here? Look at the strength! Alvarez hoping for a double count out. Clothesline by Blake. Again, an elbow to the face. Irish whip sends Crossings in the corner. Crossings reverses though. Sends Blake into the corner. Here comes Crossings. Runs face first in the top turnbuckle pad, then gets hit by a roundhouse kick. Crossings is stunned. Blake going to slip back into the ring. But Crossings quick to recover. Puts Blake on her shoulders. Looking to hang Blake out to dry over that top rope like a fresh batch of washing. Crossings! Crossings! Boot to the gut! Crossings! No! A low blow! A low blow! No! A low blow by Blake! Not like this. No! 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 And then she's laughing at her! The low blow by Blake into that forearm. The heel maneuvers. Crossings was about to win that match, and Alice Blake knows it. Crossings was setting her up. She was about to win, and Blake with a low blow. I feel like this is a feud brewing. Oh, I like this. I like where this is going. Blake was cocky. Blake thought, I beat Crossings quick last time. Crossings showed the improvement, escaped the submission. She was about to win, and this here, Crossings is about to win. Ah, we didn't get to see the low blow. Alice Blake with a low blow. Turned the match around completely. You've got to feel bad for Crossings. That was the most unfortunate result for Jasmine Crossings. But up next, tertiary main event. We have a man that's known for 5-star matches, one-on-one with a man that's known for the heart of a champion. All Heart J Mamba one-on-one with the pride of Scotland, Jacob Ziegler. You're probably wondering where his golden ticket briefcase is. Well, he seemingly had Tops on the hunt for him recently. You know, that's the vibe I get. So I'm pretty sure Ziegler is keeping that briefcase safe with Quinn somewhere. He's not going to risk bringing that ringside and allowing Tops to steal it. Because if Tops could steal that briefcase, that would mean nobody could cash in on Tops. And Ziegler being smart, just allowing Quinn to look after the briefcase. Ziegler went through hell to get it. He got hit by everything. Everything. At Broadway Bash. I mean, he leapt from the top rope, got caught with a super kick. I mean, he got tripped for a ladder. Didn't he get a finisher off the ladder as well? Like, so much stuff. But now we await the arrival of All Heart J Mamba. We'll be looking to give it his all tonight. Of course, he'll go one-on-one with Joe Blade at Unchained. Is it going to be the age of Mamba as it says in the shirt? We'll find out. Oh, you're so hard. Imagine if J Mamba could pick up a win over the current golden ticket contract holder. I mean, you'd imagine having that golden ticket. It's literally a golden ticket to the championship. There is almost, it's like a 90% chance you will be champion at some point. I mean, technically there's no exact percentages because no one's had one before, no one's cashed in one before. Just Jay. But here we go. Tertiary main event. Ziegler, Mamba. The bell has rung. A forearm out the gate by Ziegler. Goes for a second one. Mamba slips free. Turns Ziegler around. Look at the shaft out of place. Whoa! What was that? Spinning all over the place. Thumb to the back. That might have caused Ziegler off guard a little bit. He rolls to the outside. Mamba throws to the outside. Ziegler is playing games with Mamba. Look at this. Both men now back in the ring. Neck breaker by Ziegler. Mamba getting back to his feet. Is he letting him up? Only to catch him with a forearm. Oh, goes for another forearm. Mamba ducks underneath, catches the head of Ziegler in between his legs. Now stomp to the midsection, followed by another stomp. See, Jacob Ziegler's had a lot of interesting things going on inside and outside of the ring recently, most notably with Tops. I mean, you have to go back a few weeks ago to their first encounter. I mean, this is actually before Broadway Bash, when Jacob Ziegler was... This is the first time they had their proper encounter in UIW. Ziegler was just walking backstage with Quinn, jamming out, and saw Tops holding a net. And the events that led to were quite humorous, so I've recapped that before with Ricky Spanish and Carrasque. But more recently, Tops Newsom has kind of been targeting Quinn. Obviously, you know, Jacob Ziegler not happy about that, to say the least. Big clothesline there by Ziegler. Going across the ring now by Mamba. I mean, Ziegler claims that you know Tops going after him is ludicrous because Ziegler has no intention of cashing anytime soon. He says earlier on this week on Ignition, as Mamba now with a takedown, looking to connect on that bicep with the knees. And Ziegler was happy to let Tops off, but going after Quinn has kind of put a target on the back of Tops for Ziegler, as we see Mamba leap over the top rope, roundhouse kick to the midsection, dropping Ziegler. Mamba actually getting quite a decent amount of offense here. Ziegler might have to start kicking it up a notch because Mamba right now is in control of this matchup. I'd love to see Ziegler go full Funkasaurus. Ziegler is actually, you know, he's gone out of his way to go to management, go to the upper brass of UIW and get a one-on-one match of our UIW World Heavyweight Champion Tops Newsom on the go-home show before Unchained. I'm sure Tops won't be happy about that, but Ziegler's got his, assumedly got his wish. Side headlock though. Well, not side headlock, sorry. Looking for a submission. Knee to the back of the head of Jacob Ziegler. Mamba, facebuster. Ziegler collapses. And Mamba rolls through, grabs the legs of Ziegler. Look at this. Mamba really putting on a fight. He really is all heart. Is it the era of Mamba? Ziegler up to his feet, immediately into a roundhouse. Goes for a quick right hand just to stop Mamba in his tracks, but Mamba ducks underneath it, takes Ziegler off his feet. Once again, and now Mamba looking to go. Oh, this could be a big moment for Mamba. Always undoing high-flying moves, rarely work out in UIW. Will it work out for Mamba? He wants Jacob Ziegler on his feet. Jacob Ziegler slowly but surely gets up to his feet, and Mamba looks to fly, turns around. No! Ziegler ducked underneath it. Well scouted. Ducked underneath it, and Mamba went flying. Mamba turned his back, and Ziegler ran right up behind him. Mamba had no chance of knowing that was going to happen. Boot to the back. Mamba being hoisted up, but a dragon screw takedown by Jay Mamba. Jawbreaker by Ziegler. Mamba stunned. Ziegler up in the air. Letting the blood rush the head of Mamba. I know, look at that! The exaggerated swag of Jacob Ziegler, spinning soul kick. He got his favourite tune in his head for a moment. Single leg drop kick, another single leg drop kick. Ducks underneath, goes for a nice little neck breaker to chain it all together. Ziegler now picking Mamba up to his feet, a little tie up, but Mamba pushes Ziegler away. Mamba looking for the pin on Ziegler. One, only a one count. Jay Mamba looking to put down the golden ticket holder, boot to the gut. Ziegler could be in trouble. Mamba with Lord's call. 1, 2. Only going to be 2. Mamba wants Ziegler on his feet. Ziegler slowly but surely obliges. Flying clothesline by Mamba. Atomic drop. Heels across the midsection into a drop kick. Go to the cup, but no! Ziegler caught it, needs a face spear! A spear by Ziegler. Now gonna drag. Mamba! Oh my god! Ziegler! Oh my god, I thought he was looking for a submission there. He wasn't just looking to end Mamba, he was looking to referend him. But he didn't go for the submission in the end. And now Mambo looks to go to the top. It didn't work out for him earlier. Will it work out for him now? No! Wait! Ziggler quickly kips up and launches! Launches Mambo off the top rope! 1, 2! Oh no! Only a 2 count! Oh, Ziggler! Ziggler! Pride's fall! Flips over into the pin. 1, 2, 3! And the Scotsman! That was so clutch of him to kip up and throw Mambo off the top rope. What a finish. And what a tertiary main event. Dane Mambo certainly came close, certainly put in a shift. Not enough though. The put down, the Scotsman, the pride of Scotland. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. Jacob Ziegler secures victory tonight. Home main event time, and what a match this is setting out to be. Tag team action in the women's division. You go back to last week's Intensity main event. Ashley Rain defending her championship against Jade Dynamite willingly. She actually asked for the challenge. Rain offered the challenge. Went back to the locker room, celebrating Ashley Wood. You know how Rain's always about the respect. Rain wants that respect, craves that respect. She was celebrating. Hoping for a little bit of admiration, a little bit of respect from her peers. Didn't get it. Continued to celebrate. Continued to try and get the attention until the golden ticket holder, Arai, stepped up, pushed Rain over. Rain, of course, the champion, standing up for herself, but a looming figure towered over Rain from behind. Rain turned around to reveal it was Megan Cooper. And Cooper, like, what, smacked her eye across the head with a glass bottle and then just walked off, leaving Rain to follow. I mean, Rain still, you know, has all the love in the world for the fans, but, I mean, she's got to be getting tired with the lack of respect that she's getting from the locker room. But here comes that golden ticket holder. Who tonight will be teaming up with Orion. Of course, she challenged Cooper to a singles match. She said, "Cooper, if you wanna defend Rain, how about we fight in the ring?" Cooper, you know, went to shake her hand and then punched her in the face. That's Orion being naive there. She's one of the youngest competitors on the roster, if not the youngest. They will clash one-on-one at Unchained. No, the red one's the men's. Haley Jones, of course, will challenge for the belt she lost at Broadway Bash, the UIW Women's Championship at Unchained. Tonight she teams with Arai. Of course, Haley Jones wasn't around for that whole altercation. I'm sure Haley Jones would have celebrated with her friend Ashley Rain. And there's no bad blood there. There's no grievances. I'm sure they're still, you know, great buds.
Megan Cooper, though, the first out in this matchup. And now we await the arrival of our UIW Women's World Champion. One defense under her belt already. Ashley Rain. Listen to that reception. The crowd. All up on their feet for Rain. That's who's Rain's doing it for. We don't talk about that sometimes. But here we go. Haley Jones going to kick things off against Megan Cooper in this tag team match. And the bell has rung. This will be Haley Jones' first match since losing the belt. Still rocking that fire attire. Look at the power on show by Megan Cooper. Those squats with Haley on her shoulders straight out of the gate. Megan Cooper has a bone to pick with Haley Jones. Haley, I believe, gave Cooper her first singles loss. It was not an easy one. It was like a 20-odd minute match. That's been Cooper's weakness in UIW, is that gas tank. Brings all the power. But when the match gets later on, it starts to tire out. You saw at Broadway Bash, she was really tiring against Valkyrie. It was very much a desperation finisher that did the job. Haley Jones able to slip free from the clutches of Cooper. Cooper up to her feet, boot to the gut. The former women's champion. Look at the power on show there. Immediately floated to the pin. That's a bit disrespectful. Expecting Haley Jones to go down that easy. And Arai calling for an early tag. Goes for a boot to the midsection. Cooper counters. Irish whip into the corner. Goes for an elbow to the face. Haley slips free. Haley looking to drag Cooper across the ring. Elbow to the midsection. Followed by a second elbow. Followed by a third elbow. Big right hand. Now a headlock by Cooper. Cooper slips underneath. German suplex. Goes for a stomp. Haley back up to her feet. And Haley with the Irish whip now going to send Cooper into the far left corner. We're going to get a tag. Look at this teamwork by Haley Jones and Arai. Body shot. Kicks to the midsection. Kicks to the fire. Kicks to the midsection. Enter into the back of the head and stomp by Arai. Look at that teamwork. Arai pumped up. Alright, the kick to the midsection, elbow to the thigh though. Of course, Megan Cooper way more powerful. I'm sure Ryan is happy to get her hands on Cooper here after getting hit across the head with a bottle in the cafeteria. There's the hot tag though. Here comes Rain. Cooper won't give Ryan the satisfaction of getting her hands on Cooper just yet. A couple clotheslines by Ashley Rain. Arai going to duck the last one. Irish whip by Arai. Rain in the far left corner. Goes for a drop kick. Arai goes straight into that steel ring post and then gets caught by a clothesline. Rain looking to pick Arai up. Arai with the arm drag. Look at Haley Jones hyping up the crowd behind her. So many fan favourites in this match. And then Megan Cooper. The big looming heel. The big evil in this matchup. A big German suplex by Arai. Rain going to play it smart. Roll to the outside. Arai going to follow. Of course, it's always risky to go on the outside every time you fall to the floor. You know, it's nowhere near as comfortable landing as the ring. Big right hand. Super kick to the midsection. The drop kick by Ashley Rain, and Arai goes down on that concrete floor. knee to the face of Arai. Irish whip by Arai. Going to send Rain under that bottom rope. Arai going to follow. Going to beat the count of 10. Overhand right to Rain. And Arai now. Ahead of Rain underneath the arm. Up in the air we go. Arai getting a lot of offense into the champ. In fact, the champ could be in big trouble here. Arai looking for something big. Looking for a crunchy. Oh, but is Cooper distracting the referee? Cooper distracting the ref. That's definitely been a free count. But the ref distracted for long enough to get. Oh, look, now Arai is Arai going after Cooper. Oh, I think she considered it. I think she considered it. Cooper would never do that, Topher. Arai going to back up and tag out now to the former champion. Eddie Jones can't wait to get a rematch. At Unchained. Rain in the corner. Knee straight to that turnbuckle pad. Oh, Rain! Out of nowhere! Ashley Rain. She got saved by Cooper earlier in this matchup from being pinned by Ryan. Now Cooper not going to put down Haley, but Haley knows Rain too well. There's the reversal off of a couple of stiff elbows. Boot to the midsection by Haley Jones. Kick to the fly. Counter by Ashley Rain. Of course, Ashley Rain knows Haley just as well. Hurricane Rider countered. Haley Jones with a clutch reversal. Now Haley looking to put down Ashley Rain. Oh my God, Rain's getting hit by everything in this matchup. Into the pin. 1, 2, and Cooper comes to the save again. Knee across the face of Ashley Rain. Oh look! Haley Jones went to hit that knee again on Rain, and Cooper once again came for the save. Just a big left hand to the throat. Rain on the shoulders of Haley. Hung out to dry over the top rope. Irish whip going to send Rain into that far left corner. Goes for the knee again. Rain able to slip free. Boot to the midsection. Haley counters it. Dragon screw takedown. Irish whip by Rain. Sends Haley into the near right corner. We're going to get a tag. Get a bit of teamwork. Perhaps. Oh, maybe that little bit of chatter in the corner there. A little bit of, I don't know if it would be trash talk between two friends like that, but there's the tag. Irish whip. Look at that! Launching Rain up. Rain has been on the receiving end of a lot of offense here, but Cooper's always been there to make the save. Uppercut by Rain. Arai stunned. Arai stunned! Knee to the face! Right up to her feet. Clothesline by Rain. Another clothesline by Rain. Another clothesline by Rain. Arai in the near left corner. Ashley Rain could be closed in. She's been saved by Cooper like 3 times in this matchup. Will it be for the win? In the corner. Arai. Ashley Rain to the pin. Here comes Haley. 1. No. Cooper with a double leg takedown on Haley. Cooper playing that enforcer role well. Saving Rain and then protecting the victory. With a double leg takedown on Haley Jones. See here, the ref was distracted by Cooper for like 6 seconds. That was way long enough for a free count. And then when Haley hit that knee on Rain, Cooper broke the pin up, and then when Haley went to hit that knee again, Cooper came in and punched Haley. Then when Rain went for the pin, Cooper was right there for the takedown on Haley to prevent a pin breakup. Rain and Cooper showing some good teamwork here in our co-main event. As things heat up on the road to Unchained. We got a giant mix of cheers and boos. Obviously, the cheers for Ray and the boos for Cooper in our co-main event tonight. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. Ricky Delaney looks to defend his UIW Television Championship, a belt that he is now on his second reign with. Will it be the Cox time? Out first, the sex bomb with probably his spiciest attire to date so far. This is a beauty. Simon Hancock, opportunity of a lifetime. To become UIW Television Champion. Welcome to the stream, Alex in the house. WW, hope you're doing well. And now we await the arrival of our two-time UIW Television Champion. His first defense in his second reign. Ricky Delaney. He's here. But will he walk out the television champion, or will he hand it over to Simon Hancock? Making his way down the ramp with that belt strapped around his waist. The crowd loving him. Who doesn't love Delaney? But there it is. The UIW Television Championship. That's what it's all about. There's the challenger. The sex bomb. Simon Hancock. Beat out Joe Blade and Jane Mamba to get this opportunity. And his opponent tonight in our main event. The reigning. The defending. UIW Television Champion, the two-time champ, Ricky Delaney. Gonna hand over that belt to our referee Montague, who holds it up high now, so both competitors know exactly what they be fighting for. Not Tops. Hancock looking ready. Delaney looking focused. The bell has rung, and our championship match. Okay, Hancock trying to drag. Oh no! Hancock trying to drag Delaney to the outside. Of course, there is a championship advantage. If it goes to a count out, Delaney would retain. Hancock maybe just wants to take the fight to the outside, use the environment to his advantage, which he's now doing, throwing Delaney around the outside area. Boot to the back of Delaney. Hancock in his element on the outside, a couple of jabs. Tries to connect with the heels, but Delaney slips away from it. Oh no, Delaney. Hancock's going to come back. The buyer is slammed onto the outside four. Delaney looking to pick Hancock up to his feet. Going to run back under that bottom rope. Delaney's not the kind of guy that likes to retain by way of count out. Going to break the count as well now. Well, Hancock is going to run the extent of that count out as much as he can. Probably why Delaney's throwing him back under the bottom rope. Good idea by Delaney. Not allowing Hancock to execute his strategy on the outside. Both men now back in the ring for the first time since the start of this matchup. Delaney slamming Hancock face first in that top left turnbuckle pad. Over and over again. Looking to slam him 10 times over. Shades of Tops Newsom, a little bit of deja vu. Goes for a stomp, doesn't connect. Hancock really holding his head. The moneymaker, the moustache, a headbutt by Delaney. An early pin attempt by the television champion. Only going to be a 1 count though, if even. Boot to the back. Hancock saying absolutely no. Back to his feet. Big spine buster by the challenger. Goes for a stomp as well. Another boot to the midsection. And now another stomp. Goes for a stomp. Overhand right. Another overhand right. Boot to the midsection now by Delaney. Delaney looking to pick Hancock up into the air. Brainbuster by Ricky Delaney. Now Delaney with another headbutt. Delaney going after the moneymaker of Simon Hancock. That beautiful face, that pristine moustache. Hooking the leg now is Delaney. 1, only going to be a 1 count. Hancock back to his feet, goes for an overhand right, doesn't connect, and now Hancock takes control of this matchup. Delaney sent face first into the far left corner, clothesline from behind by Hancock. But Delaney quickly pushes him away, uses those tree trunk legs. Now a stop to the left hand of Hancock, turns him around, and look at the power of Delaney, the deadlift. Up in the air, into a power bomb. Pure showing of strength by a 2-time television champion who now drags Hancock to his feet by the hair. Launching Hancock across the ring. Goes for a stop. Oh, now look at them press ups. He's hoping Kristen Page is watching. Honestly, I can't wait to see where that goes. Oh, wait a minute. Atomic drop. Hancock going to play dirty. Another atomic drop. Delaney crumbles. A snapmare now by Hancock. Arm underneath the chin. The atomic drop is perhaps the turning point of this championship match. Trying to cut off the oxygen flow to the brain now is Simon Hancock. Into the pin attempt. Look, Hancock pulls him up. Hancock pulls him up. There's no. I want to hurt you some more. Hancock looking to pick Delaney up. Delaney though with a double leg takes Hancock off his feet. Boot to the midsection. Now a stomp to the left arm. Delaney dragging Hancock to his hands and knees. Then an axe handle from behind. Now once again looking to pick Hancock up. Hancock though this time with an elbow to the midsection. Saw it coming. Running big boot straight to the face. Hancock standing above the down body of Delaney. Drawing his power in from the women in the crowd. Grabbing by the head. Unloading on the forehead with that left hand. Now going to drag Delaney up to his feet. Boot to the midsection. Hancock. Oh, pump handle gutbuster. Rolling Delaney over towards the centre of the ring. Stomp to the midsection. Grabs the left arm. Boot to the lower back. Boot to the lower back again. Boot to the chin. Delaney doesn't go down, so Hancock drags him down. The hands all tied up. Going to go for some small joint manipulation. bending the fingers. Knees to the spine. Hancock to pick Delaney up. Delaney though, big clothesline. Delaney rolling Hancock over from behind. Looking for that deadlift. German, the cheeky German by Ricky Delaney. Let out roar to follow. Delaney dragging Hancock towards the centre of the ring. Hooks that leg. Only a 1 count. A boot to the back by Delaney. Hancock in the seated position. Side headlock. Side headlock by Hancock. Here comes Delaney. No, Hancock slips free. A boot to the back of the leg. Goes for a right hand. Doesn't connect. And a boot to the back of the head of Hancock. Rolling the sex bomb onto his stomach. And now looking for another deadlift. Cheeky German suplex. Delaney dragging Hancock up. Big discus clothesline. Almost takes the head off of the sex bomb into the 2 count and into the 3 count. Ricky Delaney retains the UIW Television Championship. It's the 2-time champ. Is still a 2-time champ. Ricky Delaney with the big win to retain the UIW Television Championship in our main event of episode 12. And what a dub that was. And still who will be the next tonight? I imagine Delaney's next defense will be out Unchained. Who will it be against? I'm sure we'll find out. But Delaney's always open to challenges. What a result for Ricky Delaney to remain your UIW Television Champion. He's become the epitome. He's been defined by his reigns as champion. But ladies and gentlemen, what a show it's been. Next week we will have our wildcard qualifiers for the UIW, the remaining chambers. There's 1 spot left in each. Wild card will get people maybe you wouldn't expect. It'll be an interesting qualifier. It won't be a standard qualifier. For example, I can tell you right now, the men's qualifier for that final spot will be a 2-step qualifier. It won't just be win 1 match and have to win 2. I can't spoil what it is. You have to wait till the card comes out. The women's one might be similar. It won't just be a standard match to get that final spot. It'll be a wild card match with wild card picks. That final spot in these championship matches. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's been your boy, Mr. Nashtastic, with episode 12 of Intensity. I will see you on Wednesday. The card will more than likely be up tonight. I'm free. I don't have any plans tonight now. So the card will more than likely be up tonight. At the very latest tomorrow morning. Right, and I'm talking early morning. I don't know if I sleep after this. But until then, I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful day. Peace out. Bye now.